Zoe Sullivan just keeps coming for me, right? Now, I know I have mentioned this already. I did a video on it already about the police saga, right? But there was something that I missed, and I'd like to cover it today. There's Zoe looking absolutely lovely and very sultry in her little get up there, and the leopard print clothing she's chosen for some reason. Anyway, so I went on to their Patreon account, their Patreon, right, just to see what they've been posting and keeping up to date. Because yes, I'm moronic, right? I'm as moronic as they come, and I keep forgetting to cancel my subscription. I keep paying £6 into their pockets every month, and I do it by accident. By accident. I'm actually that stupid, right? So there you go. It's out there. It's out. It's into the open, right? But she did actually post on the day of the whole big police incident about what had happened. Of course she did. She had to spread the word to her little minions there to tell them just how exciting it was that the police were at their door and how inconvenient it was and everything. So I thought I'd go through a little bit of the post with you, just to show you exactly what she's been telling her friends behind the scenes, you know, the paying guests, of which there's about 50 odd, I think, at the moment, which, by the way, is like £250, £300 a month that they get from these people. Don't know why. Anyway, let's have a look. So she started off by telling people that she's been trying to get herself out for a walk more this past week. So be careful if you live nearby. Zoe is coming to town, right? She'll be coming down a path near you. Just a gentle warning anyway. She says, I still haven't started running yet, but it's a start. I can't imagine Zoe running. Apparently she did used to run. There you go. I don't think that was within the past decade or so, but I could be wrong. I will always find things to do, as there is always things that need doing, and it's so easy to fall out of the habit of getting yourself out and about, or just hiding from the outer world. Zoe, you know, you kind of find yourself withdrawn because everybody in town, they kind of look at you like, there's the mum with 12 children, and there's the mum that can't feed her kids properly because she doesn't care for their well-being. I don't know what they say, right? It's just not nice. I get it. You probably don't want to hear that, and you probably shy away from people. I've heard from people that you're not very approachable. You're kind of like, you know, fame hungry, and maybe that's Ben more than you. I don't know, right? But you're not very approachable. That's what I've been told anyway. So maybe you want to work on that a little bit, and you might make some friends, because I think you need some friends in town. I don't think we've ever heard you mention that you've got a friend, or you're going to see a friend, or you're going to have a coffee with a friend, or you're having a friend over for coffee, and or whatever it is, you know. I mean, you must have people, surely, that you know in real life, because you've got kids, you've got copious amounts of children. It's almost impossible for a parent not to get friendly with other parents in that situation. You just do. You get talking. You invite them out, or you get invited out. It's what happens, right? It does happen. So where are all these friends that you should have, but I'm not so sure that you do? She goes on to say, for me, it's not just about the fresh air and exercise, but it's also another good way of spending time with the older ones who like to come out with me. Now, it's all well and good wanting to spend time with the older ones, and yes, it's good that they want to spend time with you, right? But you never hear her say similar things about the younger ones. I love spending time with the younger ones. You know, I want to go out and spend time with the younger ones. I want to go out and play with the younger ones. I want to see them run about and play on the bikes and things like that. You don't hear her say with as much enthusiasm wanting to go out with the younger ones. It's always about the older ones with her. And for Ben, it's about the younger ones. I will be forever grateful that they still want to do things with me, and I will always cherish the little chats that we have. Well, that's great. Have your little chats, your chin wag. But also, again, you should be finding friends of a similar nature to yourself. Anyway, she then goes on to mention about the whole police incident. If you've seen my TikTok, you will have seen that we had a visit from the police this morning. That's exciting, isn't it, Zoe? What happened? Yet again, someone reported us for neglect. Honestly, I don't think there is a level to which these people won't stoop to. The police were fine. They had no concerns, obviously, but the impact to us is still there. Obviously, the police, they were fine. They had no issues. They had a look around, had a quick scan around and thought, that's Zoe. She's just getting the haters in again, isn't she? Yeah, they thought that. And then the police were on their merry way. Of course they were. When I say us, I mean the children as well. I mean, the police were lovely. If anything, it let the children see that the police aren't scary, that they are there to help, but they don't understand why why they were there in the first place. Maybe just tell them, oh, well, Mummy and Daddy, we decided to pimp you out for money, so we got to expect the backlash, really. Is that maybe the conversation that you had? Did you have that conversation? Yeah? Yeah, I bet you told them in words similar to that, didn't you? Yeah, I'm sure. She then goes on to say, the fact of the matter is their homeschool routine was disrupted. Liv was late for work and Isabel was late for college, all because of false accusations. What is actually wrong with people? Can they honestly not see the damage they do? I could maybe understand if they had genuine concerns, but they don't. It's all out of pure spite and hatred for me and Ben. Oh, they hate you. They hate you, Zoe and Ben. They hate you both, apparently. These haters. God damn them. Oof. They think they can somehow get one over on us by attacking our children in the disguise of pretending to care about their welfare. Oh, I think the majority of people do care about the welfare of your kids. I don't think that you can comfortably say that people are not concerned, right? I think some people may have the wrong way of showing it, or I don't know why people reported you for neglect or what they said to the police in order for them to come out to see you. Now, I've heard it said or seen it said that police wouldn't necessarily come out without a social worker if it's a report of neglect. Again, I don't know. Right? Maybe they've said that you've killed a kid, in which case they'd be out, right? But I don't know. I don't know what was reported and what they were told, so I don't know what, if anything, people made up, or if it was a valid thing. She goes on to say, it honestly just makes me so angry. Obviously, there is no follow-up because there is nothing to see, but it still makes you feel all the emotions. How do you know there's not going to be any follow-up? Because the police aren't going to tell you what they put in their report. Maybe they've seen something. Maybe they've heard something. Maybe they did pick up on something. You don't know that they didn't, but, you know best, Zoe. Don't worry. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, unless you have killed a kid and stored them in the freezer. I wouldn't worry too much about it, right? It's a bit of an inconvenience. I think you see that as an inconvenience, don't you? But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Although you have said that it's happened on multiple occasions, so maybe it's going to happen again. The problem with people making reports and in them being unjustified is that when there is an actual case to be had, the police will be less likely to act on it. Right? That is the problem that we have in this situation, unfortunately. I don't think these people with their hate pages and little hate groups even stop to think about exactly what they are doing. They follow people that rehash our videos to fit their own narrative. Really? Who might that be? Excuse me, Zoe. Oi, come here. Rehash our videos to fit their own narrative. Alright, well, you, Zoe, pimp your kids out for money. That's not to fit my own narrative. That actually does happen, right? You put your kids online for predators every day. That does happen. Ben has filmed up your kids' skirts. That has happened. Ben has filmed whilst your kids have been naked in the background. That has happened. You film whilst your kids are doing schoolwork. That has happened. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything that you're not telling us yourself. You know, you have put it out there yourself. I've not rehashed these videos to fit any form of narrative. You are doing it. You are doing it. And I'm telling people that you are doing it. That is all. Right? So when you say, oh, he's rehashing our videos, we didn't really pimp our kids out. It was a mirage. Wasn't it a mirage, Ben? It didn't happen, did it? No. We didn't pimp our kids out, and the predators all over the internet don't have access to our kids. That's a lie. A lie. That's what Zoe is saying. It's a lie. Everything that they put out on their videos is a lie. Somehow. Yeah, apparently. So she says they follow people that rehash our videos to fit their own narrative whilst making money off the back of it as well. Whilst making money off the back of them pimping their kids out. Right. Okay, so she has a problem with me making money off talking about them exploiting their kids, but they don't have any problem making money off exploiting their kids. Wow. Oh dear. Zoe is saying, we're going to exploit our kids and make money out of it, but nobody can tell anybody about it and make money out of it too. Right? That's fucking moron. It's absolute moron behaviour. Honestly. I'm sure that they just jump on the bandwagon to make them feel included in something. And with a sad face too. Yeah, I really feel included in this. Yeah. Right. Oh dear, she's something else, isn't she? Anyway, I didn't want to come on with negativity this evening, but I also want to keep it real. And sometimes things happen that just really get to you and you need to share. You do need to share, but also you're sharing this to a small minority of people who are paying for the privilege of knowing this information. So, you know, who's using what now for money? Eh? Eh? Yeah, I know. But negativity, Zoe, you're full of negativity. That's all you ever do is negativity. It's just moan and groan. Even listening to your voice is quite negative, you know, sends negative waves throughout my head, right? She then ends up on a more positive note. If you got as far as the last picture, you will see that I actually did a double leopard print last Saturday. I was wearing my favourite leopard print trousers and it was sunny, so I grabbed a jacket to put in the car, not realising what I was wearing. I mean, is there such a thing as too much leopard print? I'm not sure there is. Oh, she's a funny one too, isn't she? There's always going to be too much leopard print. I'm sorry. You look like you belong in a brothel with that sort of that sort of attire. Anyway, I know I'm sure I'm going to offend many people watching this who also like leopard print things, but to me it just comes across as like classless brothel type. Yeah, no, I'm gonna shut up now before I offend like everybody, right? But it's just certain. Yeah. Anyway, what did you think of what Zoe has been saying here? She's yeah. No. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are about this. I know you've already talked about this and it's old news by now, but I just wanted to share this with you again, just so you know what she's been talking about behind the scenes. So give this video a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.